system. So what is your suggestion and way forward for collection societies in terms of the framework, regulatory issues and all that as an entertainer?
Unfortunately, as a musician, your revenue streams are primarily your performances, endorsements, and we virtually make little or nothing off CD sales, so we don't really make that much money off royalties. Now, I mean, a lot of times you will see some artists use distributors to create a publicity stunt and make it sound like his master as well. He got paid 20 million or something ridiculous just to derive the buzz to sell more records. Now, it has been a huge issue on how to monetize record sales to aid the development of the industry. And I think part of where it has to come from is that it has to come from the top level. Policies have to be created to protect intellectual property, so that way we can actually be able to achieve or solve the copyrights problem, but from a top level. Because, I mean, if you are going to be collecting revenues, then there has to be some form of taxation. And if some form of taxation has to be imposed on people buying music, then the government definitely has to get involved. Now, there also has to be a tracking system. There has to be a collection system. So these things make it quite a complicated issue. Even banning piracy is a very hard issue, because piracy is still a form of promotion that a lot of artists actually rely on. It's simple economics, it's demand and supply. If I release an album in Lagos today, and the demand for it is high in Abuja, and the marketer doesn't have enough funds to actually purchase, say, 1 million or 2 million CDs, he only has a limited supply. Now, he may not be able to get supply to Abuja on time, and then what happens is that a pirate in Abuja or somebody who has a printing machine is just going to print my CDs and sell it there. You understand? So at the end of the day, we don't have the financial capacity within the industry to actually promote independent marketers, to actually create a platform to actually sell these goods, which is part of the problem. Now, if we can't sell these goods in an organized fashion, then we can't track it. And if we can't track it, and a lot of our products are being pirated, obviously we're losing money. And then the opportunity to actually generate revenue, not just as artists, but I believe the government, if they were taxing entertainment products, would be able to generate a lot of revenue as well. So you see, the problem stems from different areas. But I think that in terms of offering a solution, I first of all think the musicians in Nigeria have to get their act together. We have a body called P-Man, which is supposed to represent performing musicians and artists of Nigeria. COSUN, we have COSUN as well, but what you see is that we have all these unfortunate squabbles, and people can't come together to actually form a single unit, as opposed, you know, people want to break away and, you know, have complaints and what have you. And the artists and the actual entertainers need to come together and get a united front, first of all, so that from our part, we can actually offer a strong argument and get heard on top level. And I mean, I think up until we actually get the right policies that will actually facilitate the growth of the entertainment industry, I don't think we're going to get things like banks financing projects or what have you. The same problem exists in Nollywood, you know, so it's a very complicated issue, but I think the artists, the talent, have to get their act together first and foremost.